Yo, welcome back to the podcast. Every podcast back with no one, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yo, sorry for missing another week, but we gonna become more consistent now. Niggas just kind of free a little bit now, a little bit
Yep, yep,
more. You feel
yep.
me? So let's get to it. First, unfortunately, bro, we gotta like talk about this topic. Even though I mean,
DDG.
a couple episodes ago, we did like kind of foresee what's gonna happen. Not exactly what's gonna happen, but we
Facts.
knew that like the legal teams that could get a part of this shit.
Facts.
So Halle, what's her name? Halle Bailey? That's her
Yeah.
name, Halle Bailey, right?
Haley,
Halle
Haley,
B
something,
Haley, yeah,
something like that.
Haley,
Yeah.
Haley and DDG. You feel me? They're going through some family issues. Yeah. So basically, all right. So what? So like, this is what happened. So I first seen this shit. I first seen like Haley like institute a statement. I guess that was constructed by her lawyer saying like, oh. DDG, it's a restraining order against DDG. He can only see his son with an agency and shit like that.
Emergency
Um,
restraining order, too.
yeah, emergency restraining order. So basically, she came out and said like she showed bruises on her forearms, I think, and she
Tricep.
showed her teeth,
Yeah.
her tooth was chipped or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey man, it's not hey, bro. In this podcast, we're not doing that. First of all, if y'all niggas think we doing that, I'm not saying who's telling the truth or not. I don't really. Hey, that's not got nothing to do with me, bro. First of all, because y'all niggas, I already know what's going on in shade room. Y'all niggas just acting like y'all know everything. You got people saying this and that. I'm like, what's wrong with niggas,
I
bro?
would I
Like,
would say I would say we do need it because we do need a chance to let shit play out a little more. But as of right now, it's
it
not.
played out.
As of right now, no, because they still have to go to court. Because once you get a restraining order, he got it. First of all, he has a gag order, so he can't say nothing about it online right
Yeah,
now. So he have to
yeah,
wait till
yeah.
court to provide his case. So to see if the restraining order is gonna still be sustained or they're gonna take that shit off. So he still got to do that. But I'm saying it's not
Hey,
looking good for him, right? As of right now, it's not
not
looking
at
good
all.
because
Nope.
the story is basically like he was just a regular day. He was gonna go pick up Halo, and she was like, she pressed on the question again, like, yo, we gotta set up a visitation schedule, cause he just be like coming whenever he want to come, type shit to get him. And when this is her story. When he said that, when she said that, he got tight and was like, "La la la, bitch, get out the car, bitch." He was putting Halo in the. He was first of all, it's in front of their son. She was putting Halo in the car, and he grabbed him on her and shit. And basically, they said he hit her head on the steering wheel, and she drove off
Nigga
with. She
said,
went in the car and
"Ah,
drove off with him. You feel me? That's the
that's
story.
crazy."
And
Hey,
now it got to the point. Now he got the emergency restraining order, which is really hard to get, by the way. He
yeah.
now because she's recording for the Little Mermaid, she's gonna be in Italy for 2 months.
A second one? She doing a second one?
I think she's recording for I mean, cause it takes long to record shit, so it's probably not gonna come out till like
I
next
say she
year.
put a second movie for Little Mermaids, the second installment.
Yeah, second installment or like another movie. But I know I
Oh,
think it's Little Mermaid because it's gonna be in Italy. So she's gonna be in Italy for 2 months recording with Halo. She got permission from the judge to bring
to
Halo
bring the
for
son to
two
Italy.
months because of this. So now, and it's crazy. What do you feel about how you feel about this situation, bro?
Hey,
After the shit's
hey.
been laid out so far at face value.
All right, first of all, she's playing chess. You feel me? First of all, she's playing chess. You
I
feel
think
me?
so
Like
too.
this is not something we haven't seen before. We understand that like the legal system favors, the woman. I'm not saying in all cases that it shouldn't be granted the woman, but I'm saying realistically that's how it goes most of the time. My thing is, bro, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not smart to deal with people in that industry, like what Haley's in, because like she's already gonna have like the public opinion on her side. You feel me? As it is, you
I
feel me?
mean,
Everybody's gonna, everybody is gonna coincide with her standpoint just because of who she is, and like like she's Beyonce's protege, literally,
I
her
get
and her
I get what
sister.
you're saying, but a lot of people are standing on DDG side for the same reason you're saying. But after, and mind you, that's not the only evidence she used to get a restraining order.
Yeah,
She has
yeah.
evidence of him literally going into her crib without her knowledge, going into the room and taking a picture of the bed just because she wasn't responding to a phone call or text, and he took a picture of her bed
It-
and
it-
said, "Oh, so that's why you're not answering. You're not home." That's not weird to you, bro. That's not weird to you. That's not weird to you.
Yes, I
That's a
mean,
part of the
bro,
restraining order. That's not the him
nah,
hitting her is not the only part of the restraining order, bro.
hey, hey, but why is he like? Why is he acting out like that?
That
Do
nah,
you feel like she's?
nah, bro.
Do,
Nah,
do
bro.
you
We
feel
can't do
like?
that.
Do
We
you
can't do
feel
that,
like he's
bro.
concealing the kid from him? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's not. It's like,
That
bro,
is
if we're gonna talk about,
that instance was literally just to talk because she wasn't talking to him. That's not that had nothing to
why are you
do.
not
That
talking?
had nothing to do with
That's the fault of your
that had
kid.
nothing. Like I said, that had nothing to do with the kid. When he did that, that had nothing to do with the kid. He literally was just on
You
some
said
weird. That he was literally
just to see her, just to see her, just to see
cause
her.
just because she wasn't texting, you feel me, and she was trying to ask her where she was at, and she literally wasn't there. He went into the crib without anybody in there. He like that's literally breaking and entering. He went into the crib, took a picture of the.
Did he have the kid though at that time? Was he looking for the kid? Was he trying to see where his son whereabouts is, or was he just
Bro,
trying to
I'm
get
not
to
gonna
Haley?
lie. I get what you're saying, but either way you picture it, that's still breaking and entering.
Hey, it's breaking and entering for
So I'm
sure, but
saying
I'm
it's not
saying
looking
though,
good, especially they brought up because he definitely has a past of doing this shit with his other people he's been with, which is crazy. I didn't even know that because I'm not a big DDG fan. I didn't
hey,
know that.
bro, I don't, I don't like
I
that.
don't.
I
I
don't
don't
like
know
when people
that.
bring that
I
because,
don't know that.
like what they're bringing up is from vlogs, bro. He's doing that for
No, nah,
satirical
not
purposes.
only that. I'm talking about
Yes, he
like
is.
actual abuse, like abuse allegations. I'm not talking
Oh,
about just that.
I don't know about that.
That's why I said I
I
didn't
never
know
seen
about
no
that.
abuse. I never heard a story about DD abusing a girl before. Before this, I never heard that shit.
You feel me?
I see people going back to his old vlogs, trying to say like he's a kind of a stalker, but he did that strictly for vlog purposes, though. Like when he was with Jilly
I understand
Annis,
what you're
what's that
saying,
girl?
but I'm saying this is what the case that they brought to the judge, bro.
Nah, for
I'm
sure.
not
That's what
saying
it's.
that.
Hey,
I'm just saying
hey,
this is what they brought to the judge, bro. I'm not saying that's not
yeah,
valid, but like it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
looking good for him, bro. And you
Nah, it's
and
not
there's
looking
no
good, yo, bro.
no
It's
no way
yeah.
in form is gonna be valid to break in somebody's crib. No shape or
Nah,
form.
it's not.
That's not a
It's
vlog,
not.
bro. That's weird shit. And you feel me? I know it's frustrating for him that he
It's
won't.
very
I know
frustrating.
this is a frustrating situation for shit like this, but he's literally playing into her hand. He's playing into her hand.
Definitely,
He
for sure.
like
Yeah.
it is a frustrating situation to not be able to like, especially when your child is involved. It's frustrating, but he should have go through the proper channels. Like you feel me? We've been saying that this nigga need to go to court. He need to actually get visitation rights and shit. He
Mhm.
tried to do shit every way but that, bro. And you feel me? He's too up there to not know to do that, bro.
No, no,
You
no.
feel me? To not know that he's been through shit like this. Like he's seen shit like this, bro. He's seen like shit like this happen to niggas. You feel me? And he's literally playing into her hand. I'm not saying she didn't. I'm not saying she never do. Because actually there has been evidence of she saying that like she be hitting niggas too. Like she would hit a nigga. Like she said that herself. Like she would hit a nigga, bro. So you feel me? I'm not dismissing that either. But I'm saying it's not looking
Yeah.
good for him because he don't got no evidence of that as of right now. As of right now, he don't got no evidence of that. You feel me?
Yeah, like it's just like how I just read the document like that sheet, the restraining order document. First of all, a lawyer crafted that. That's what I'm saying. These lawyers be too crafty, bro. You see how the lawyer framed it in a way to make it seem like this nigga's a psychopath. You feel me? Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Definitely both sides. Somebody's not telling the truth. Both sides. I'm not gonna say it's either side. Probably DG did use force. I know he got. I know it was a situation where he got angry and he probably tried to constrain her in a way, bro. And she took it. You're not supposed to put your hand on somebody, so that's it doesn't look good. But I know son is really, really mad right now that son cannot see his own kid. You gotta think about it, bro. Like, nigga, that's your seed, bro. A person is telling you you can't see somebody that you created. So it's all this shit he's doing strictly out of frustration, bro. It's no other
She,
reason, bro.
I mean,
Like,
but like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but she never. It's not that she never said he can't see him. He said she need to make a visitation schedule, bro. They're not together
that
anymore.
sounds crazy,
They're not
bro.
together.
That's
They're not together anymore, bro. I know you want to like live in this like, yo, this is my kid, bro. You're not together. You literally don't live in the same house. It has to
But
be
why does she have
the
leverage?
kid deserves structure, bro. The kid Halo deserves structure, bro.
Yes, you have structure, but why does she have leverage? Why does she have to be the one to really craft the schedule? Why can't they meet and
They
both
never
minds
no
meet?
they she never said she want to craft a schedule. She said she wants them to set up one. That's not what they said. She wants to set up
Set
one.
up
That
what?
is meeting.
I have to
That's
visit my
meeting
kid
up.
with an agency?
That's
I had
me.
to visit my kid with an agency?
That's at this.
What?
That's at this point, bro. I'm talking about before this happened. That's at this point. That's because it got this drastic. Before this, she wanted them to set up a visitation schedule.
So
Bro,
it got
Are you
drastic.
listening to what I'm saying, bro?
No, I hear what you're saying, but it got drastic off of what though?
Because,
Why did
bro,
it get
I
to this
literally
point?
said he was coming to pick up his child again, unannounced, like, you feel me? She said we need to create a visiting schedule. That's when he got aggressive, according to the documents. You read the same shit, and he called her a
I
bitch.
read, bro. Bro. I'm not gonna lie. All I read on the documents was said that these are the stipulations. You had to visit my son. You had to visit my son with an agency
Then you
who's
didn't
also
read the
present.
full thing. That's what I'm saying. You did not read the full thing, because
I read the full
that's
thing.
not
What
what,
else did he say?
nigga. It explained the entire situation of how she got the bruises, bro. It's like, you can't just post a picture
Yeah, bro.
saying that I
I
got
read that, bro, but what does that have to do with the person
I'm
being visiting with something
I'm
that's added on?
I'm saying that the reason why she wants him to visit with the agency is because
Yeah.
he got aggravated when she brought up the visitation schedule, and he allegedly put her hands on him. That's why he wants, from now, if you want to visit, it has to be with an agency. But I was saying beforehand, they wanted them to come together and create a visitation schedule that will work for both of them, and he was not jacking that. That's what I am saying. Now it's come to the point that she wants it, or the lawyer wants it to be an agency, because it got escalated. I am saying beforehand, before all of this happened, she wanted them to be civilized and create a structure. But at the point now, that why you shouldn't, you feel me? You don't owe that at that point, because you already gave that grace. You already gave that grace. If you
Why do
want,
you believe? Alright. Why do you think that he wasn't jacking the visitation shit for him to do that? Because was that mentioned why he was not jacking the visitation shit? Why was he not jacking the schedule that was orchestrated? Why was he not
he
jacking it?
mentions that in his streams, that he should be able to get his sons whenever he wants to. And I don't agree with that. If you're not with the mother of your child, you can't just come up to somebody's house and expect them, because they might have stuff planned with the kid. You feel me? That's why I'm saying it needs to be a structure. It needs to be a structure, so everybody knows when the kid is going with who. That you owe that to the kid. Kids need structure. Even though breaking them apart, that's messing up the
I
structure.
agree.
But it needs structure.
That's misunderstood, bro.
You
That's
can't
not.
you can't just come on a Monday and be like, oh, I need my kid, like, come, like, unless it's not urgent, of course, but like, you don't know what they have planned for that kid. That's why you need a visitation schedule, and it could be either way, as 1 week off, 1 week on, or something. But you need structure. You cannot. I know it sounds crazy.
Let me ask you
I know it
something.
might
Let me
sound
ask you something.
crazy, but if you are not living in the same house or not
For
together with
sure.
the person, you cannot expect to just come in their house or whatever and get what you want, bro. That doesn't make sense.
Let me ask you something. What, like, if all right, if he was in his shoes, what would be an issue? What would you find an issue with a visitation shit from your view?
My
If somebody would come to you with visitation schedule, what would be your issue for not jacking that?
My
What would be
only
your
issue,
issue?
the only way, no, I would, if I'm not together with the person, I would jack a visitation schedule. The only way I would not jack it is if it was
What would your issue be with the
I
visitation
just said,
schedule itself, though?
I was gonna continue. I wasn't
Yeah.
done. I said that if it was unfair, but they never got to the part to discussing. They didn't even get to the part discussing the logistics of it. He just deaded it off the strength of her saying it. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
What did it say that he did it because of the strength of it?
From before, when this shit got brought up before he was on stream, when he was talking about on the podcast, he was not even on his live stream. He was not even jacking the thought of it, bro. He was not, and that's he said he was gonna get his lawyers involved. I'm not talking about currently, but that's in the past. That has been his sentiment around it. He doesn't even fuck with the thought of it at all.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that.
They didn't even get to the conversation to have the logistics of it. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I think they did got a conversation to have logistics of it. That's why he has issues with it, bro. The visitation probably is favoring her more so. That's why he felt like the situation where he didn't jack it at all.
So
Yes, it probably did get to the logistics of it. For sure it did. That's why this shit's being involved now. You have to visit the person with agency. That's she coupled it.
If you have a visitation schedule, why would you bring up needing to create a visitation schedule? That doesn't make any sense.
What you were talking about? Like if you have a
You said
visitation.
you said they probably already have it, but I'm saying
I'm saying that they probably discussed the logistics of it and he had an issue with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying when they started discussing the logistics of the schedule, he had an issue with it, probably based on because that's favoring her more so. And he's not getting even, it's not even shared.
Yeah.
To me,
And
that's
yes,
why I think.
he can have 100%, he can have a problem with that. But if it's unfair, if that's the case, I don't know. We're gonna see. But if that's the case,
Yeah,
she
for
should
sure.
have the problem. But nigga, you gotta go to court, nigga. That don't give you the right to put your hands on people, bro. That really don't, bro.
Bro,
It don't give you the right to
bro.
put your hands on
I'm
people.
not. Hey, I don't
And
know
I'm
if that's
talking
true.
about
I'm not
this.
gonna
I'm
comment on.
talking
I'm
about
not
this from
commenting on
face
that. I
value,
don't
bro.
know,
I'm talking about this from face value, bro.
bro. I don't know if
Bro,
it's
and
true
it's,
or
it's
not. I
not
don't
only
know.
and it's not the only the fact that he's putting on her hands. He's putting on the hands on in front of her kid and calling her a bitch, calling her name in front of the
Hey,
kid,
bro,
bro.
we don't. Hey, can we be fair? We don't know that. That's what
I
she
said the
said.
face value. I said from face value.
Face value.
That's why I
I'm from
preface it
base
from face.
value. I'm not
That,
taking that as
then
true. I
that
don't
means we can't
know
have a conversation about this. If that's what you're saying, we can't have a
because I'm
conversation.
saying we can't talk
That's
about
what
the
I'm saying.
truth of
That's
it.
what I'm
We
saying.
can't.
That's why I'm saying we cannot have a conversation about it. If you're gonna keep saying that, that means we can't have a conversation about it, bro.
If he's denying the allegation, I can't jack that. If he's denying it, if he's denying and plus he's not talking about it, I can't jack that.
I'm
I
saying
can't.
I am saying
I
with the
can't pick
current.
us
That's why
up.
I'm saying with the current. I'm not picking a side. I'm having a conversation about what's out there and what's we've seen in the past.
You're not picking a side, but you comment on it. I'm not
I'm
saying you're picking a
commenting. I'm
side.
commenting
I'm
on
not
what's
picking a
out there,
side.
bro. And I'm commenting
Not
on
for
what's out
sure.
there. And I said he still didn't make his
Yeah.
case, but it's like, nigga, that's a podcast. We gotta talk about what's there, nigga. We're not speculating. We're not.
Not for
You feel
sure,
me?
for sure.
So
But
if you're gonna keep bringing up that, we don't know everything, then we can't talk about it, bro. Because
the
you're never
only
gonna know
thing,
everything. You're never gonna know everything.
the only thing I can say for her putting out, I think she's using that as leverage. For sure, she's using that as leverage. That's helping her case. That's bolstering her case for sure.
If she's using that leverage,
That's
that's some
what I
good
think.
leverage, nigga. That's some good
That's great
leverage.
leverage.
That's
It's
good
amazing
leverage.
leverage. That's what I think. It's fucked up. I feel me. I'm not saying if it was true that Son actually did put her hands on her and whatever. You feel me? I don't jack that. But if someone's on his side saying that I didn't do that, I can't comment on that. I can't say who's telling the truth or not. We made this mistake before,
That's
bro.
why I said
I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't make a mistake. I said allegedly. I said allegedly.
I'm talking about another situation where we didn't make a mistake. We was right. We was right.
I ain't
Actually,
make a
we was right.
mistake.
You remember the situation with what's that was it Castanet's
Yeah.
what's the
Ty
shit?
Sinise.
And we said what we said. We said we're gonna wait. We're not gonna talk about that shit because we know this shit fishy. Feel me? I feel the same way about this shit, bro. I'm not saying what no, because I don't know who's telling the truth or not, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck,
That's
bro.
true. And
It's
that's why
fishy.
we were talking about the side of what's here. And we could, segue it to a point of what we don't know of the unknown. That's how we have a
Yeah.
conversation, bro. We could talk about what we know, and then we can speculate about
Hey,
the unknown. That's how you have a conversation, bro.
what do we know presently right now?
We know,
Are you?
we know
Yeah.
based
Do
on
you
the
know for sure?
I said based on the
D
documents.
hit her.
I said
D
based
hit her. You know for
I
sure?
said based on the documents, allegedly
Yeah.
she hit
Yeah.
him in the conversation. But what I was going to say, this is called segueing to a different part of the conversation, is that
Yeah.
on the other side, you don't have to to get a restraining order. You can. I was talking with a person that actually got one. She said all you need is a couple of pictures and just you can say something. You don't need a video. You can literally hit yourself and get a restraining order if you say somebody else. But that's how you have a conversation, bro. I'm talking about what's known and what's the unknown, bro. So it could be fabricated. All of this could be fabricated, and it can't be. It could be true. But we got to talk about both sides, nigga. That's how you have a conversation, bro. That's called
All right,
potting. That's potting, bro. It's a podcast at the end of the day, bro.
So DG side. So DG
You
side.
can't be acting
Let's talk
biased on
about.
this one, bro. We talking about both.
I'm not acting
We
biased
talking
at
about both.
all.
We were
Hey,
talking about
I'm not
both.
acting
We're
biased,
talking
bro.
about both sides. It so happened we talking about the side first that has the most evidence out right now. We're gonna get to DDG side, bro.
Hey,
It takes time, bro.
man.
This is potted,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not taking nobody's side, bro.
All right,
I
but
said here, I said I'm not gonna comment on the obvious.
let's get there.
Why would I comment on the obvious, bro?
Let's
Why would
get
I
there.
comment on that?
Let's get there,
Nah,
bro.
I ain't be getting it,
Let's
bro.
get
I'm just
there.
saying, bro. Like at the same time, bro, I
You
understand.
said it's not
She has
obvious.
more
You said
evidence.
it's not obvious though.
So we're gonna talk about her. She has the more evidence. Yeah, we're talking about her the most. She's the one that put most of the shit. She put out a whole restraining order. Yeah, we're gonna talk about her the most, bro. So I'm gonna comment what I feel about it for sure, because she put out the most evidence. DG didn't put out her own evidence. DG ain't said a word
He
yet
can't.
about her.
He can't.
He has a gag order, so that's what we talking about her though. We're talking about her more because she put out the most evidence, bro. And we're talking about her restraining order. We're talking about the shit she put out, how she was physically assaulted, whatever. We're gonna talk about that because it's there. DJ hasn't put out shit, so it's no way for me to be biased or not. I can't be biased.
I'm just
I don't
saying
know.
if you didn't, if you, I'm just saying if Before we come on the pod, bro, if you say you don't want to talk about something, say that shit, bro. Don't say that when we in the middle of the
Bro,
conversation,
we
bro.
talked about it. What else can we
Don't
talk
say
about?
there's a lot more you could unpack from that, bro. But let's segue.
From
That's a lot
who?
more you
Whose
could unpack.
side? Halle or DG side?
Both,
He's
bro.
not
There's
talking.
a lot to
How, what can
unpack.
I say, bro? We all right. So we brought up the situation how they bring up evidence from the past. The thing I heard from what they bring up from the past is old vlogs, and I said, bro, they
I
can't really say that
I'm
because
not.
those vlogs
I'm not.
he's
And in
trolling.
that situation, I was not only talking about that. I'm talking about other stuff. Not only from the,
What's the other stuff they brought
not
up,
the
bro?
only. I'm not talking about only things they brought up. I'm talking about things from we known. That's public information. We've known that he was mad on his stream talking about he don't want to set up visitation rights. You feel me? Because it's gonna go
Uh-huh.
it's gonna go unfair. He don't want to even talk about that. We know. Well, I
Uh-huh.
didn't know, but apparently niggas has him and Ruby Bros. It was brief, but they had some little shit. You feel me? They had some little shit, some altercation, but it was very brief. I didn't know that. That's not in the documents, but you feel me? That is something we can have a
Wait,
conversation about.
what's the Rubio's altercation you have with Rubio's?
It's
What was
an
that? I don't even
altercation,
know that.
a little altercation. You feel me? Like, grab, go, and
DG
shit.
did some crazy shit. DG did
Not
some
some crazy
shit.
shit, but it was like a little aggressive type shit, bro. And that shit, if we don't talk about that, bro, that shit could get brought up. And now
Hey,
I don't want to act surprised when that shit get brought up, bro, because that shit
nah,
could
for
get
sure.
brought up.
I don't. I never heard that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I never heard that. You feel me? I heard Ruby Rose actually on Z. I watched Z's and shit. I heard Ruby Rose came to his crib one time and started hitting him for no reason or some shit. I heard that. I heard that situation. I heard about that, but I didn't think it had anything that they would bring it on. You feel me? I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. I heard that. I heard Ruby Rose hitting him. I heard that. You feel me? I didn't hear it and all this shit. You heard? You feel me, bro? Like that's what I'm saying. When shit comes out like this, bro, if the person brings out the evidence, the most evidence, we had to talk about that shit, bro. I had to see whether it's flimsy or not, bro. When I first seen the
Yes, that's the part. That's
situation,
the part we get into. You feel me? That's how you have a structured conversation. We're gonna get to that part,
so
bro.
we talk about
I,
DG
I,
first. That's what
I was talking. I was talking about a restraining order. In hindsight, you can get that. I can get a restraining order if
for
nigga.
sure.
If I fucking hit myself and get a restraining order and said Collins did this shit, nigga, they're gonna give me that shit because it looks like an emergency, bro. It looks like an emergency. You look like an aggressor just because you're off of strength of you being a black man, nigga. She gonna get that shit, bro. It's not hard to get. It's not that hard to get it. As long as you can fabricate evidence, you can get a
Oh,
restraining order.
so restraining order. You
That's
don't
why
need to. That,
I was saying, like, you feel me? She got the shit on her arm. That doesn't
mhm.
necessarily have to come from DDG. It didn't necessarily have to come from DDG.
So a restraining order, right? So a restraining order. You don't need to prove up that the person actually physically harmed you.
Like
You don't need to prove up.
you don't need a
You just need showings. You just need
you
showings.
just
That's what
need
you're saying.
pictures. You just need pictures and word them out saying that you feel like your life is in danger. You feel me?
Oh, okay. All right.
And then that's
All
when
right.
after that, that's why they're gonna go to court to further feel me, see it to
Yeah,
sustain
yeah,
it type shit.
yeah,
You feel me? That's why they're gonna go. But
yeah.
it's an emergency because you think this person. It's like if you apply for it, you're gonna get it because they rather be safe than sorry. They rather be
Safe and sorry.
safe than sorry. You feel me?
All right.
And that's how I was
All
getting
right.
to. So nigga, it could be very well. It could be true. It could be not. You feel me? We don't know. You feel me? And I don't know DDG enough to know his character, but I do know it's a tough situation to like.
Yeah, it's a bad situation because this is never gonna go away. Even if this shit gets resolved, it's never gonna go away, bro. Because you got public opinion. You gotta understand. You fuck the court system. You got the public opinion, bro. Your name is always gonna be sullied, bro. People are always gonna think you're that type of person. When those accusations
Yeah.
on your name, it doesn't matter. That, bro.
Wow.
This shit, yo, the world we live in today, bro. Fuck the law, bro. What's the people think about you, especially in social media age? That shit don't matter, bro. All that shit, all your income is generated off how people think about you. Especially you're somebody like DDG, who's a fucking social media star, and Haley, who requires people too. Everything is derived of what people think about you. So this shit is not good, bro. For DDG's part, it's not good at all. It don't look good. This accusation is already bad.
And now
Fuck that shit. That shit gets resolved.
and now he about to be away from his kid for 2 months unwillingly, and like
Hey man,
you don't know who's gonna be around. It's Italy. You don't know who's gonna be around. First of all, that is not even a
yeah,
good
bro.
environment. I know like she's a mother and she's probably responsible, but like having a kid like while you acting this shit, like unless you got your mom or something to watch it, that's not even a valid environment, bro. I'm not gonna
That's
be
not
honest.
even.
We talk about kids that happen with kids on set all the time. That shit is not a valid environment. And he about nigga to told this is gonna put on his mind to be away from his kid for 2 months.
Of course, bro.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
man.
bro.
It's fucked up,
And
bro.
and
Cause
I hope
like
he don't slip up even more off of that, bro. Like I hope he doesn't.
it's hard. It's hard, bro. You gotta think of what he does. Like, bro, he a Twitch streamer, so you know niggas is gonna be spamming it. I mean, it's ways that you can kind of like on Twitch, you
He
can
could
kind of
block the he
like
could block the words.
you can block if somebody mention a word or something like that, they can be blocked automatically. But
Yeah.
still, at the same time, that shit is always gonna be in your mom, bro. That shit never not gonna be in your mom. Yeah, bro, that shit kid at the end of the day, bro. Like, and you
I think
got
he did stream after, but he didn't stream talking
now
about
he's
it.
streaming, bro. That nigga's still gonna stream. But I'm just saying though, like, are you really enjoying what you doing, bro? When that shit is looming on your mom, you feel me? I ain't even his mom was talking about it. I never heard his mom come out and talk about anything. His mom is never
I
some.
think his mom is coming out talking about the same shit that what's her name? Brianna trying to do the dub.
Nah, she talk. Well, I seen him and her talk
She's
about
trying to take
DDG,
she's
but
trying to move out. She's trying to move Atlanta with Woo Up.
see, that's another thing. So this both happened at the dub too, with his shorty too.
She
I'm surprised about his shorty. I thought his shorty was like,
she's she's
I
she basically
I'm
saying that
surprised.
it's too expensive to live over there. She about to try to move to Georgia. So I guess they fighting that shit. Like I guess they gonna fight
Yeah,
that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the day, y'all, bro, this will tell y'all, bro. Like, just be careful, bro. What y'all doing out here with girls, bro? Get married first, bro. Cause get married. At least when you guys get married, y'all niggas know that. Oh, we locked in. If we not married, bro, you can leave anytime you want, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a
And
buck.
you have more rights as a father
You
too.
have more rights, bro.
As a
Like, it's
father.
you feel me? Like, this shit could have been over. A little of this shit could have been resolved. They would have got married before they had a kid. You feel me? I'm not saying the niggas got to do that. I'm just saying though, just be aware, bro. If you being shorty and she get pregnant, bro, it's not looking too good, bro. Especially now with today's, bro. Everybody, each side has more leverage nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
Both sides have leverage. Probably girls have more leverage, but the
Nah,
guys have leverage too, though. That's what I'm
for
saying.
the most part, if you're not married, the woman has more leverage for the kid. For the most part, it's fucked up, but they do. That's why the father, when you're a father, you have more rights. You have more rights. You feel me, bro? And to be honest, niggas be looking at marriage as a bad thing. Like you could get a prenup saying you don't want the kids involved in like any of
Hey,
discourse. You could get a prenup saying to just set up. To automatically set up visitation, like all that shit could be done for. When niggas be thinking about prenups, they always think about money, but prenups could be for shit like this, bro. It could be for shit
yeah.
like this. And my thing is, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know how this. Well, you know what's
Cause I'm not
crazy? I
gonna
hope
lie.
it's not real
Listen.
though, because DDG, she showed a text message between DDG. That's how I know that he stuck in her crib and took a picture of bed. But he was texting her like, "Yo," because she thought she was in St. Lucia with Halo, and
Oh
Brent
yeah,
was there. I was like, nah, this can't. I hope this shit
that's
not true.
crazy,
I
bro.
said, I hope this not true, bro.
That's your brother, bro. That's your brother. Your brother wild,
That's
nigga.
not true, bro. I was like,
Your
nah, but the
brother
thing is,
wild.
bro, if I'm being honest,
Your
bro,
brother wild.
that's
Uh,
he would do some shit like that. So
hey, girls is petty, bro. That's another thing.
she would
Hey,
no, not
this is
she. He
hey,
would
this
do
is
some shit like that. Like he would do some shit like that.
yeah. He a jealous ass nigga, bro. Your girl is bad. She's bad, bro. She looks better after the pregnancy. So I
He's a
understand
terrible
her.
person,
I
bro. He don't
understand
play
why
about
he's
shit like
tight,
that.
bro.
I'll
I
be
understand why he's. I understand why he's tight, bro. You gotta. Girls is petty, bro.
that
At the end of the day, that
that's
may be true. I'm not gonna lie.
now if it's
She
true, it's
could do
fucked up
that.
because bro, you bringing your son around this random ass nigga. Like that's weird, bro. That's weird. If that's what I'm saying. If that's true, that's
Girls is petty,
weird.
bro.
That's
I'm not gonna
weird,
lie.
bro.
I'm
That
not
shit
gonna
better
lie,
be.
bro.
It better be a
She can't.
coincidence. It better be a
She could
coincidence.
do that. She could do that, bro. Is it wrong for her to do that? She could do that. She could.
Nah,
It's
that's
not like she can't do that. Like she could do that.
nah.
Like and people are not gonna look at her the wrong way because we've seen it mad times. Every girl does this shit, bro.
I,
Once they get a man, you feel me, and they got your use there, he's gonna be there as well.
I
The
think
nigga don't care.
I think they
The nigga
will. I
don't
think they
care.
will look at her the way just because it's Brent and just like Brent is a. Everybody knows he's a fucked up person when it comes to women and shit. Like he literally
Yeah,
don't give a fuck.
I
Like
don't listen
actually,
to her. So.
bro, some shit actually came out with some like OF girl. They literally was bringing her around just to top up. They was like she was bringing her around just to top off everybody type shit. She thought he was gonna wife, and he's like, nah, you just for the gang and shit. Like he's a fucked up person, like that ass. So like, if she was to do this, I would lose all respect for her. Like, nah, no funny shit. I would lose all respect for her, bro. I would lose all respect for her, bro.
Would you be surprised though? Would you be surprised? Would you be surprised?
Yeah, I would be surprised. Nah, but you know what the thing is,
Why?
I don't think they. I feel like it's a high chance that they did see each other, but I don't. But like if she actually went to St. Lucia with the nigga, that's weird. But I feel like they probably did see each other. They the only celebrities on St. Lucia all the time. They probably ran into each other, bro. But like, if she went with the nigga, that's crazy. That's weird.
Or met him there.
Or
That's
met
what I
him,
think.
and that's
Or met
weird.
him.
That's weird, bro.
Or met him there, bro. Like, bro, like I wouldn't be surprised. Yo, bro, girls, yo, bro. I think like, not to say some girls have a little bit of restraint, but if we make a girl that mad, especially we're dealing with some shit right now like this, because he's also doing some shit on his side. He fake like indirectly talking, bashing her indirectly, not directly though. If you mention your kid, your situation, you're indirectly bashing her. She knows that. You
Yeah,
indirectly bring her up. Like, you're indirectly
yeah,
not doing it directly. You're not saying her name, but people can put two and two together that this is why the reason why you're not seeing a kid because of the
yeah.
girl. So that's you're swaying public opinion. So she's
Yeah.
tight about that. She's gonna
Nah,
do
she
some
is.
petty
I
shit.
think she's trying to. She also paint. I'm not sure if it's true, but because I don't know how nigga's situation looked. She was basically trying to paint him as like he might not. Like a lot of people think he's a good father, but he might not really be this good father that y'all think he is. Type shit, saying that like
This shit,
he
it's
and
annoying, bro.
they was implicating that he might just be really using the kid as like a source of like revenue, because they was like he might not be the father you seem like you think in love he is. Type shit, but I don't
I
know,
don't know what
man.
these niggas be.
I don't know.
Yo, bro.
I wouldn't be
Hey,
surprised because,
man.
like, at the end of the day,
Hey,
bro, these
man.
celebrity niggas is
Hey,
weird. But
hey,
like, I would
man.
hope
Hey,
not.
man.
I would hope not. I would hope
But you
not.
know how crazy this shit is though? Like, niggas, like, we know like the ins and out about somebody's kid. Like, imagine your parents like growing up, right? And people are knowing how they raised you, how what they're going through with you. Imagine that, bro.
Mhm.
That's not crazy.
Yeah, we don't
That's
know.
crazy as hell,
We don't
bro.
know. We don't know what go behind the scenes. So
Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. But nah, I would be disappointed. But I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. I would be disappointed.
but I'm saying though, a custody battle. Like, imagine you was a kid, right? Imagine somebody having somebody being a kid, and the world knows that the custody battle you're going through, you and your parents going through. Like, that shit is weird, bro.
Yeah,
That shit weird as hell. Like, you getting like a million people knowing what's going on, a custody battle that
yeah,
got nothing to do with niggas for real. Like, realistically, we're not supposed to know none of this shit, bro. Like,
bro.
for real. But you bring the kid on stream. We don't see the kid anymore. Now we're wondering what happening. Then you have to address what happened. Now we know it's a custody battle.
Bro, my thing is, if Ari and G Herbo could get through it, I don't know how these niggas can't get through this shit. Cause it's ego, bro. You supposed to do what's best for your
It's
kid.
ego.
It's
It's
ego on
ego.
both sides, bro. You
That's
supposed to
what I'm
do
saying.
what's the
Shit.
best for your kid, nigga. Like, come
Hey
on, bro.
man,
Like,
this shit's scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this shit really like, before, like, if y'all can see the podcast too, you know, like, before I was totally against. I'm like, why the fuck do we have to get married before we have a kid? What does it matter? Like, I just want a kid and shit. It don't matter. But now, as time go on, when a bunch of these shits going on, now we can see that for
you
ourselves.
can't be having a
We're
kid with
older. We
just
can.
anybody,
You can't have a kid with just anybody, and yo, bro, preferably get married before you have a kid. I stand on that now for sure. Nobody can
yeah,
sway my opinion ever. It may not happen. It may not go right. Even if you still get married, but at least the percentage goes up of it being successful. It goes up.
yeah, facts.
It goes up, bro. Cause and bro, have a career where, like, nah, no entertainment careers. Nah, hell no. I'm good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, both
Yeah,
sides. They're both entertainers. They're both entertainers.
yeah.
Realistic. They're both
I
entertainers.
wouldn't fuck with anybody that's like an actor and shit, bro. Or like anything,
He's an actor, bro.
anything. Cause like, bro,
He's an actor.
people will be falling in love with their love interest, bro. Like, look at Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. They literally both left their partners for each other, bro. And for like, feel me, like, feel me.
Yeah, this shit dangerous, bro. Like, this shit dangerous, man. It just that's why you feel like that's what you see, like, bro. Like, a lot of shit not genuine nowadays, bro. Like, and you guys gotta blame social media. We seeing, like, bro, because you gotta keep in mind, girls are gonna look at Halle and see what she's doing, and guys gonna look at DDG and see what he's doing, and they're gonna have a thought in mind. They're already gonna have some thought in mind. Oh no, let me chill with this girl just because I know what she's capable of.
Yeah,
Just because,
people are
like,
on
they're
some wicked shit,
celebrities,
bro.
bro.
But the thing
Just
is,
because they're
bro,
celebrities.
the thing is, like, we looking at it now, bro. But eventually, people get past shit, bro. I feel like in the future, people do be getting past shit, bro. Cause look at the Deion
The
Sanders.
damage.
Look at Deion Sanders, bro. Like, he got past that shit, bro.
What are you talking about with
His
his
wife,
wife and
they
shit?
got past that shit. They
What
tolerate,
happened on that? I forgot about that
bro.
shit. What
That shit is
happened?
actually wicked, though. That shit is like that shit would never make me want to trust a woman ever again. So basically, he got his house. His
Oh,
crib is so big, bro. His crib is so big. The way they talk about it.
yeah.
So he's in the gym running. His shorty think he's not there. That's how big the place is. So she brought
Nah,
so she brought
what?
a nigga there, and he
Yo,
pull up
bro.
and she basically jumped Deion with the nigga. Basically, bro.
She jumped Dion with the nigga.
Facts. She was helping the nigga.
What type of girl is that? Who is she? The fuck? How the fuck he jumping? Who's the nigga? First of all, nah, Dion old too. Dion was old
Nah,
at
that
the
was
time.
back. That was back. That was back then. That was back then. That was back then.
That was when he was playing.
That's like when his kids was younger. Facts. They don't
So
even remember that shit happening. To be
he
honest.
probably fresh off retirement, bro. He probably fresh. Well, so yeah. Damn.
Yeah, bro. So and
Yo, bro,
right now
I'm not
they
gonna
was
lie.
literally in the same room. They was tolerating each other when their son was getting drafted, bro. So people could get through a lot of shit, bro. That's at
That's what
at
I'm
the end of the
saying,
day,
bro.
people can get a lot through shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, social media shit, I gotta lower my consumption, bro. Because shit like this makes you like really, really, really not want to like really go too deep with anybody, bro.
But
Just
see,
because like you had this.
but see, back that you didn't even know about that because that was back then. And like, if you didn't know, you don't. You just know if you
You
know. You just know if you know, bro.
but don't you think this shit fucks up like genuine like trying to get in a genuine relationship with somebody if you're aware of all this horror stories, bro? It fucks up your mind. It fucks up how you deal with a shorty. It
Nah,
makes you
word.
always on constant edge with a shorty, which you're not supposed to be. That's what I'm saying. Like this shit fucks up people's like chances
Yeah.
of being in a genuine relationship with somebody because you already had those preconceived notions, bro, before you wanted to get in a genuine relationship with
Nah,
somebody,
facts,
bro.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not good, bro. Like it's
It
not
do
fucked up.
make
That's
you
what I'm
think those
saying, bro.
thoughts,
Like
but like you gotta just be more careful and like don't try not to lust over somebody too much because that will set you up for failure, bro. Like your mind be clouded and shit. Your
hey,
mind
yo,
be
bro, what's
clouded
the
and
what?
shit, and now you like 3 years, 5 years
But
down.
why before you go you chat with a girl and know her, bro? What you
No,
like the
but
girl
like
just because she attractive?
no, but niggas be overly lusted. Like they will ignore everything else just over pure lust, bro. And then the signs be there. And if I'm being
The signs
honest,
be
the
there.
signs was
Facts.
always
The
there
signs
for
be there.
Haley because she was
The
being.
signs be
It's
there.
because she was considered innocent. But she was literally telling us that like she would go all the way there with her nigga, like on some shit. She been saying that, bro. She been saying
What you
that.
mean? Like she like go all the way
She
over
had
what? Like
she
go all
had
the
a
way.
Q&A with her and Chloe. They had a Q&A and she was like she don't play. She was basically saying she don't play about niggas. Like she will like feel me, like insinuating that like she will go all the way there with a nigga. She will put a hand on a nigga if he like go crazy type shit. And that shit was always there, but niggas did not take it as anything because she got a soft voice. She looked like she nice, but she really said that
Nah, I
shit.
don't wait.
She said that shit. She said that shit,
We
bro.
know. Hey,
She
I
said
don't
that
know.
shit.
Niggas probably niggas don't deal with girls. Hey, the ones that seem like mad calm, those are the ones you be scared of. That's what I'm saying. I always choose a girl who's rowdy. At least we know her how she is beforehand. Facts,
Nah,
facts,
where the
bro.
quiet ones are
Facts.
crazy, bro.
Quiet ones is crazy, bro. They're concealing that. That's a skill to be able to
Yeah.
conceal all that anger and
Yep.
rage.
Yeah.
Now the girls that actually shout out to ratchet girls that we actually know how they are before we get in a situation with them. At least we can expect this girl to be
You
crazy.
fuck with.
We
That's
can't expect
why
other.
you rather be with a Chloe than her sister. Cause Chloe, you already know, bro. You already know,
Nah, yeah,
bro.
we know, yeah.
You already know, like you already know, bro.
Now, why we know? Because she's
She be
with
wilding, bro. You know,
Burner Boy.
yeah,
She with Burner
yeah.
Boy shit.
She be
That's why she
wilding.
know. Why you? Yeah, you with Burner Boy, nigga. That fake Nigerian. Yeah, bro. Like, nah, that's crazy. Now I be see how she be moving with Burner Boy. I'm like, yo, you making like a booze, bro. Like, relax. Yeah, bro, you see her? You be acting like a booze. Like she be
Nah,
like
word.
moving mad loose. I'm like, damn, you on camera? Like. Have a little what niggas be called decorum,
Yeah,
whatever you said.
yeah,
I'd be a little
yeah.
bit late, like you be
Facts.
moving like a straight move, like relax.
Yo,
Like
this situation, bro. I just want to tread lightly with this situation, bro, because like,
I'm treading mad lightly.
bro, cause yo,
Mad.
let's talk about Tory Lane situation, bro. Let's talk about the Tory Lane situation, bro.
This another
Cause,
thing.
bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, all right, everybody was drunk. Everybody there was drunk. So
Facts.
my thing is,
Everybody was drunk.
if you can't
Body
take
balls too.
Tory's word for it, why can't you take everybody else's word for it? You feel me? If everybody there was overly so drunk as they saying, bro.
But here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing.
Like,
You know why like this shit's still weird as hell? Cause why did Tory
there's
like you
no
remember that
fingerprints on the gun. There's none of his fingerprints was on.
facts?
That
This
literally the legal system failed him, bro. Cause like not saying that he never did any other shit, but for this situation, nigga, in what case you don't have no fingerprints on the gun, niggas just putting a gun charge on you? That make any sense?
It's lawyering. It's lawyering. Who's able to give the better argument?
That shit
It
don't
don't
make
matter.
no sense to me, bro.
If evidence is neither favoring neither party, at the end of the day, it's up to lawyering. Literally, that's what it is. If there's no evidence is favoring either party, which it was not the case. It's lawyering. Nigga, whoever Meg had for me represented, and the judge too.
Kelsey too. Kelsey played a part in it because she got her immunity and she cooperated. You feel me? Because she was the other.
But she's saying she did it now. That's what they saying. She did it now. That's what they saying.
That's the thing, because the new evidence came. Her basically, all right. So it's the security. It was a press conference on Fox. Yeah, they had a press conference for it, and basically, is the bodyguard. He was driving her from the trials. Kelsey, he was driving her. He was her personal driver, personal bodyguard. And he was overhearing conversations of her saying that she's the one that did it. Like, Tory never even touched the gun. It was on the seat and shit. You feel me? And she did it. And he came out saying that, and that's his he didn't make a statement, but he had a written statement and they read it for him, saying that he was tired of, like, he couldn't hide this no more because an innocent man is in jail. And he spoke about it. You feel me? They just trying to get, at this point, they trying to get public sympathy for probably a judge to review the shit, review the shit, to see if they could like give him time serve at least. Because this new statement is so crazy, because it's basically saying that, yo, he didn't even touch the gun. He did not even touch the gun. And if he didn't go to jail for shooting Meg, remind you, went from jail for possessing a firearm and letting it off. You feel me? So if this is true, he never did any of it. And if honestly, bro, he could sue them. He could sue niggas if he really.
Of course, he has to sue them, nigga. You have to sue them. That always happens. If you falsely convicted, you have to get money from the state, whatever.
And Meg didn't say he shot her, but she said that he shot it. She said that he shot the gun. You feel me?
This is my thing. The reason why, like, when this shit was going on, where I was like, damn, I don't know what the fuck was going on, because you remember, like, Tory had a conversation with Kelsey, I believe, when he was in jail, when he was booked. It was like a leaked phone call where Tory seemed like remorseful and shit, saying like, I don't know what the fuck I did. No. I'm like, and there I was like, damn, bro.
At the time,
not looking too good.
At the time when you look at it, it don't look good. But when you re-listen to it and you think of, like, yo, that could have been about anything. It could have been about him having sex with both of them. He never said about shooting a gun. And why? And, like, feel me? If you did something, why would you? Because in that same conversation, he said he would pay for her legal fees. You feel me? Why would he need to pay for Kelsey
legal fees?
So why would he need to pay for Kelsey's legal fees?
That's a fact.
He brought that up. He 100% brought that up in the conversation. He would pay for everything.
So he thought Kelsey was gonna take the
Cause,
hey, man,
but I don't know, cause that conversation, I'm not gonna lie, they used that shit well, cause it definitely 100%.
That's what it looked.
It could look like that, but it could also look like he said that he's sorry, cause the whole situation started cause he was fucking both of them. He could be apologizing for that. You feel me? And why would he need to bring up legal fees for somebody that didn't do shit? Witnesses don't need legal fees. I'm bugging. Witnesses don't pay legal fees. Do they?
Witnesses?
Yeah, do they pay legal fees?
No. But like, was he framing it like saying that, yeah, I know you did that shit and they may be on your ass, so I'm gonna pay for your legal fees to fight that shit. That's what I think.
Okay, got it.
That's what I think. Like, if it's framed like that, legal fees, probably he's saying like, oh, you're gonna take your weight, but I'm still gonna help you pay for legal fees so you can be able to fight it.
It could be both ways. It could. Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
That's why I feel like
her lawyers
he's framing like that.
Rock Nation did a good job, bro. I'm gonna lie. Rock Nation, them lawyers is
Hey, that's another thing. Hey, man, hey, this is not a conspiracy theorist podcast, but we got to give love to the conspiracy theorists as well. They say all this shit, Halle Bailey, Tory and shit. This is through Rock Nation, bro. You feel me? This is all Rock Nation going. Hey, bro. Hey, correlation without causation, bro. Hey, a lot of shit is correlating, but I'm not saying it's the cause, bro. I'm not saying that. You feel me? Like, I got to show you a conspiracy theorist love, though. You feel me? That shit looking weird as hell, though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit do look weird. Because Haley and Chloe, are they're part of Rock Nation? If they're not, but they're Beyonce's. That's their mom, to be honest. That's their mom's industry mom.
I think this shit just, you feel me? And then when you look at Megan's side, she has been shown to been like not consistent with what she been saying. When she was on Gayle King's show, she literally admitted to
He
saying
be
that she said she lied. She
lying.
said she lied
She
when
a
when
liar.
she was on Gayle King crying.
She a
After
liar.
that shit happened, she said she lied, bro.
She a
So
liar.
my
She
thing
first
is
of all, she lied about not beating Tory. You lied about that. I don't know why you lying about
like,
that.
bro, and
Um,
it's sad because
Come
like
on, bro.
she also made a whole album shitting on this nigga saying that he's in jail and shit. He should have never shot her. So my thing is like, yo, if he really did not do this shit, somebody need to pay up, bro.
That's
Somebody
why I
need
don't
to
believe
pay
her
up.
raps. That's why I don't
Somebody need
believe
to
her
pay up.
raps, bro. You gotta stop rapping that Tina Snow shit, whatever you talking about. The Tina Snow girl you talking about would not do that. You feel me? Stop rapping. Yo, be a lady, bro. Rap about lady stuff. Rap about like tricking on niggas and shit. Stop
No,
rapping about this street shit, bro. If you're not like that, that
I
shit's
I
annoying.
I think Tory is gonna
Shit's
get.
weird.
I think his lawyer, his team, especially they put it at a pivotal time where he got stabbed 14 times. They trying to get public sympathy right now. So like
Of course.
the governor could probably pardon him, give him clemency, or I mean pardon him, or like maybe a judge could review it or some shit. Because
That's why Tory's bodyguard, whoever the bodyguard is, came out because he came out as soon as he got stabbed that day.
yeah,
He came out and said some shit.
there's another witness that aligns with what the person that just came out said, saying that Tory never shot it. You feel me? But they didn't believe him. I guess he got discredited or whatever. But that's another.
Yeah,
Now this new thing aligns with that one other witness, and the shit is crazy, bro. All I'm saying is, bro. Like when it comes to men or women, the majority is always gonna pick
bro,
women, bro. Even because not saying that Tory did not have the best pass. Like he did not have the best pass, but neither did Megan, bro. Like
neither did Megan.
she
She's
used to,
alcohol.
she's an aggressive alcoholic. She used to fist fight. First of all, this is not the first nigga they fucked up. They both fucked. We know that. They both used to fist fight over niggas. You feel me? It don't look good.
Yo,
And she abused one of her fucking employees when she had a nigga
yo,
calling a nigga fat and making him watch her fuck a bitch in the car. Like you feel me?
wait, man.
Yes, bro. She had an employee brought up a lawsuit against her for that, saying that shit. You feel me?
And she a sexual deviant,
So
bro.
she's
That's what
not
they call it.
she's a woman, but she is also not the best person, bro. They're both not great people. They're both not great
They
people,
fucked
bro.
up in the head. Yeah, man.
So like,
Yo, bro, like alcohol and like I don't know. That shit don't mix. Alcohol and like alcohol could be good when you with your shorty and shit, y'all chilling, vibing. But when y'all not fucking with each other and just fucking with each other for shit that don't matter, that shit is never a good ending, bro. You feel me? Because how can y'all niggas not remember what type of alcohol is that? Where you don't remember nothing that happened. Like Tori, you don't remember blasting shorty. Like Meg, you don't remember who shot the gun. Kelsey, you don't remember who if you shot the gun. What's going on, bro? What type of alcohol is that,
nah,
bro?
they was drunk. They were drunk. That's what I'm saying. How can you take Megan's
Yo,
what is it called when a witness goes on stuff, like how can you take her system
you don't have
statement?
capacity. She lacks capacity,
She
bro. She
was
don't have the
drunk.
capacity to make. But I'm saying she lacks the capacity to make a statement if she's drunk. You lack capacity. You're
Nah,
unaware.
facts.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
That shit don't make any. That's what I'm saying. The
I
legal
don't
system
know. I
literally
don't know.
failed niggas. Cause
They
don't get
always
me
do.
don't
Legal
get me
system
wrong,
always
bro.
fails
A
niggas,
nigga could
bro.
be doing crazy shit, but like you feel me? I rather a guilty nigga go free than an innocent nigga be in jail, bro.
The hell yeah,
You
nigga.
feel me? Cause
Hey, yo, bro, if you able to plead your case, you able to get out of there. That's the system we go by. That's the penal system we go by. We go by that. You plead your case, you hire a lawyer, you pay for your lawyer. Your lawyer fights your case. If you're able to win the case, you're out of there. Hey, it's not up for us to say if it actually happened. That's up to God. We don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened that day, bro. You heard?
I don't know, bro. I need to see how this shit turn out. You feel me? Cause at most this nigga need to get time served. Cause like he been in there for a minute. He been in there for a little minute, bro. So I think he should
Bro.
just get time
Nah,
served,
yeah,
bro.
he been in there for like 2 years. No, 3 years.
I
It's
thought they
been
was gonna
3 years.
deport the nigga, bro. Ain't the nigga like fucking not even from the US, bro?
They say after he serves his sentence they deport him. That's how it goes.
Oh,
After he finished, they deport
they
him.
should
That's how it
they
goes.
should have just deport him, bro. They should just deport him, bro.
Hey, I didn't think he was gonna get 10 years. I think he got 10 years.
10
That's
years
what they
and
said.
he been in there since 2020.
But he not gonna do the whole 10 years. He's gonna probably do
That's
like
what I'm saying. They should just
6.
let the nigga out, bro. They should just let the nigga out, bro.
Nah, yeah, bro. I'm not gonna
Cause,
lie.
cause,
That
pub, cause
shit.
public sympathy goes a long way, bro. That's how a lot of shit
Not
get
for
done.
sure.
That's how a lot of shit get done.
Especially now, bro. Like nigga. But it was tricky because like it's not like you got a black girl and you got a black male. Like both of them are under what they call it under what do you say like unfair. They both receive unfair treatment in the penal system. So it's
Hmm.
hard. It's hard to really say which side are you gonna favor. It's weird. Are you gonna favor the nigga who allegedly abused the girl? Or are you gonna favor the girl who allegedly is lying? Allegedly, I'm not saying she is. Who you gonna favor?
I don't know. I don't
as
know, bro.
as people as a penis. So that's what I'm saying. It's a weird, it's a tricky situation. You feel me? But we'll see though, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. Just watch what you're doing out here, y'all. Yo, bro, y'all, especially summertime this year.
Nah, word, bro.
Have fun, you feel me? Have fun, like drinking alcohol and shit like that as you should, you feel me? But like know who you around, bro, and know the girl. It's vice versa. Know the girl you doing, know the dude you dealing with, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
I
bro.
mean,
At the end of the day, though,
dude,
I'm being real. Tory put himself in that situation, bro. He should have never been
of
fucking
course he
both of.
did.
He should
Of
have never. He
course,
should have never
we
been fucking on both of them. He should have never had
and
done that.
drinking like a dickhead. What are
Wait,
you drinking,
why?
bro?
First of all, why are you fucking on two bitches and you in the same car as them?
Like, what are you drinking, bro? First of all, what are these niggas drinking? Like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, yo, bro. I've been smacked before, bro, but like, yo, bro, I mean, probably was punch
Nah,
out, but like, bro,
nah,
like, how are you that like
guns make shit. Nah, I'm not gonna lie,
to
bro.
crash out like that? To
Nah,
crash out
once a
like
gun
that,
get
bro?
involved and niggas is drunk, bro, you don't know what anybody gonna do, bro. That
Bro,
ass,
you're
bro.
crashing out, bro. I'm yo.
That's
Nah,
how.
it gotta be Kelsey that do that. I'm not. I gotta get bro. It gotta be Kelsey. I'm not gonna lie. It gotta be Kelsey, bro. Just like, bro, nigga, Tory got more shit to lose, bro. You don't have a thought in your mind, little ones in your mind, like, bro. Take the beating. Let Mac beat you up, bro. Mac, let her beat you up, bro. At the end of the day, bro. We're not gonna look at you any type of way. It's gonna be funny that we find out you get beat up, but it's gonna be funny as hell. But bro, let her beat you up,
Cause
bro. That's all I'm saying. Shit weird, bro.
nah,
Like,
word. Cause to be honest, the only reason why this shit got bro, cause if Tory, say if Tory just had a gun on him, got caught, you feel me? Nigga would be free Tory, but it wouldn't be such a big spectacle as him,
no.
nigga saying, yo, he shot Meg, nigga.
That's why we can't.
Niggas went on a
That's why.
whole ass campaign and say, yo, he shot Meg. That's two different things. That's two different things, bro. If he just got
That's
locked
why.
for having a gun on him,
Yeah.
niggas would have been a little
Yeah, we would have been
calmer.
like, free him. We would have been like, oh, nah, my son free. My son like that. I'm
Ex-
like, we would have been like that. Niggas would feel like that. But niggas couldn't go too crazy because, like, yo, nah. We was like, oh, nah, that's fake walk if you actually shot her. That shit fake walk. No, you actually shot her in the leg, give
exactly.
her a leggy. That shit
Exactly.
crazy.
And at first
That
nigga
shit
said she
crazy.
shot. Now
Yeah,
it's glass. Now it was glass. Like, you feel me? That she
yeah,
stepped
I don't
on.
understand. Like, what's up? Like, what? Like, is it a bullet in her or what? Did she get
She
grazed?
must have had OJ's lawyer, bro. She must have had that nigga lawyer, bro. Cause
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know.
know what's going on. That's some weird shit,
She
bro.
must have
Like,
had OJ
nigga.
Simpson lawyer, bro. Cause that
There's
shit.
some lot of janky shit going on for sure, though. It's a lot of janky shit going on. You feel me? But yeah, man, yo, I don't know, bro. Hopefully this should get rectified. With DDG situation, bro, it's bad, bro. It's bad. Either way, it's bad because like this shit's on you. DG, you're fit. I'm not saying like girls won't fuck with you, DG, because girls be capping online too. The same girls that's bash you is the same girls that see you in person are gonna do whatever you say, bro.
That's a fact.
Fact. So
That's
I
a
so
fact.
so I'm not even I'm not saying that, but at the same time, they're on social media. You making bro on social media. They're able to sway everything.
I'm just
That
saying,
female
bro.
fan base.
Also that and his son. Like his son is gonna grow up, bro. And like
Oh yeah,
these niggas see that shit,
it's
bro.
bad. It's
Niggas,
bad. It's bad.
you feel
It's
me?
bad. You got to blame both. I blame both of them. I get blame both of them, both parties.
Nah,
Cause
word.
bro, y'all niggas is fucking up the family, bro. You're fucking it up. This is another broken family. There's always gonna be resentment on both sides. DC's always gonna hold resentment towards Haley, bro.
Yeah,
Vice versa,
he's never
Haley
gonna forgive
too.
her. They never gonna forgive each other,
You
bro.
never,
Never, never.
even if you forgive, you're not gonna forget, and that's gonna always affect how you deal with the girl.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit DG saying like, oh, I'm always gonna love her. Yeah, you always gonna love her. That's the mother of your child. But at the same time, are you gonna love her that much? You gonna want her involved in your life, how it should be?
Exactly.
You feel me? That shit fucked up, bro. It's not good, bro. Like I don't jack it at all, bro.
Shit
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying, bro. Like don't you're fucking it up no matter what. All that shit. Like we talk about Ant in his situation, bro. That's not good, bro. You
Nah, Ant's
fucking up a
situation.
family,
No,
bro.
actually, we didn't do this real quick, but Ant got some new information, and he kind of crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Nah,
They got
bro.
some new. They went to court. They got some new information. They got some text messages. That nigga like be just taking off condoms and like in the like when he be in it, bro. He be wilding, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He be wilding, bro.
Hey
He
man.
be in it
Hey,
and
I
he be taking
don't.
it off.
Hey,
And like
hey, man.
she was there's text messages of her complaining about it too. And like so I'm not gonna lie. He be it's not that he never even wore condoms, like he was wearing them bitches and he took them shits off.
Hey man, hey, I don't judge what niggas doing any better than them. I'm not gonna lie, cause like who am I to judge? You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lie, but like Joe, bro, hey man, I don't jack him like that. It's a broken family. That's why I don't jack. You feel me? How it got up to that, I don't really. That's not for me to speak on. You feel me?
Speaking on the broken families,
That nigga's crazy,
we're
bro.
gonna we're gonna we're gonna we're
Nah,
gonna
nah,
we're gonna talk about the Celtics, a broken family.
that nigga is crazy. Nah, he 23, bro. Hey, we the same age, nigga. We all the same age.
How
It's
about
just that he's a star.
nah word.
That's what it is.